kind of man. What is up, guys? Wyldehigh77 back with Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we were working our way through the X8 experiments, and we had one level of experimentation to go through left, but I came back to the think tank because, well, quite honestly, I'm out of heals and stuff of that nature, so we are running back through to finish this off. I really didn't get much in the way of healing equipment or stuff, so it's going to be interesting. See if I can survive this. Have to be careful on how I play it. One problem with doing these DLCs like this is you're trapped here. You can't escape out like in Fallout 4. With those DLCs, I was able to like leave and come back. Mentats, not really useful to me, but scrap electronics, plenty of electronics. Pencil. Really quick, I'm just taking a quick look around at places I haven't looked yet for anything remotely resembling things that can heal me. Finding some ammunition I never looked at before. I took all the medical supplies out of that. I did play around in here.
Good boy, lights on.
Thank you for letting me know that. Empty Sunset Sarsaparilla. Police baton and tin can.
Do you like me?
It's so weird to have your suit talk to you. Nothing here. Empty. Paint gun and scrap electronics. Nothing. Empty. Nothing. Nothing. Found some more ammunition. That's about it. I mean, which is great. You could always use more ammunition, but really wanted some more curatives, and doesn't look like I'm gonna get that. Well, that pretty much successfully clears out this area, so empty syringe, that's it there. Paperweight and pre-war money. Highly doubt they left anything behind. Alright, it's time to just do my thing. Advance. Alright. All or nothing right here.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was waiting on. Knew they were coming. And I got that to heal on if I need to, so...
Hold it right there.
Scrap metal. Weighs something, but it's got a value. I don't know what it does. Begging here. Bunch of useless stuff. Cartons of cigarettes everywhere. It's kind of scary for a school. I don't know what I just picked up, but I did not mean to pick it up.
This area clear. Proceed with search protocol.
Got it. Clipboard. Duct tape. Foot locker is empty. Well, it doesn't work now. So far, we're okay. So far, not. You have gained the abominable perk, rank 1. Coffee mug, I might as well pick that up for Muggy. Duct tape and wonder glue. That is no longer there and available. Foot locker, I don't remember ever noticing that before. Sunset sarsaparilla, that's useful. Yeah, I hear you. Uh-oh. I hear it.
Minnie Mo.
Take all of it. Bastards. All right, I got some stuff to... Give it a minute for everything to kick in and heal. Heal me up some, guys. Don't really care about the radiation, just heal me up. Getting drinky drinky. Close enough. Got it. Then we go up the stairs.
Please place all filthy vegetables in the incinerator chute in the sink, especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
I know we're not done.
Was that all?
That's terminal. Nothing. I'll take the lunchbox. Nothing. 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 It's basically all nothing. That's the way out.
Was that all?
One can hope. There it is. Completes all that.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Alright,
Fighting over.
they're all dead. And if I'm not mistaken, that pretty much completes that. Retrieve data from test terminal. What, bobby pin? Oh, Lord. Pulse grenade and scrapnel. Still hearing puppies bark. Plenty of parts. Still doing okay. I killed everything in here, with the exception of the dogs playing poker. I still hear them. What is that on 2VTV? Oh, you got commercials. Alright, from the terminal, get test results. Unusual specimen test results. That's what it said. DNA agent perk granted. Your study of the abominations created at the Big MT has granted you damage bonus plus 10 against Night Stalkers. I completed it. I don't have to do this shit no more. Oh god, do I have to go through it again? Because I still haven't gotten Gabe's digging spot. Oh, I'm in here. Nice. Gabe's dead. I can search him. Dog meat. Take all his shit. I don't care. Gabriel's bark. There it is, right there. Literally. You have found the recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox, to the sink, to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects.
Ready, steady, fighting.
What's fighting me? Whoa. Whoa, where'd these guys come from?
Fighting.
Oof, not okay. But I'll take it. Let's get energy weapons up. Guns up. Repair up. Science up 1. Where are we at here? Still at that. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. +2 damage threshold plus. We'll go with that. Cool. Now that's all dead. Well, it looks like I'm expected to get out of here. I think I'll do that first. Okay. Either way, I got to get out of here. Now this job has been completed.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh, we got more of these guys around.
That's all.
Got to remember to get away from them because they explode.
This one looks pretty tough.
Oh, you're a large one. Shit.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
So I've noticed. Yeah, I'm heading to the auto dock as soon
Cessation
as
of
I can.
hostilities complete.
But before I do, I still have some purified water. Wait until daylight before we leave. Well, we got full heal. My limb is still fucked up, but I got full heal. I wanted to be fully healed, even though I wasted all that purified water because of this. I'm no match for science.
Is that all?
What towers does Big Mountain hold for the intrepid seeker? Really? Does anyone know? I'm at a loss.
Making sure the place is clear before we
Who do
move
you
on.
think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Really? Coffee mug.
This one looks pretty tough.
Look at how little I'm concerned. I heard the growling. Oh, hi. Cyber police dog. The other one's running away.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
They all dead? Holy shit.
No more stim packs.
You know shit, lady. I wasn't looking to get into a shit ton of fights.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Good, that means I could do this. I've had my fun with that. To the think tank! To the sink. I think it's time to explore the lab, because there's got to be some shit in the lab, too.
Might I be of service, sir?
Not yet.
You require some additional services?
Yeah, I'd like to engage your services.
Rightly so, I should think. All right, then.
Basic physical exam.
The commies have eyes everywhere, citizen. And that means they're not just commies. They're peeping Toms.
Oh, please, please tell me you brought me some coffee cups. Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment. I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Thank you.
What's the haps?
I have a Soundwave file for you.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Sound file Gabriel's Bark, available for Sonic Emitter.
Right on, Daddy. Let's spin some grooves.
Opera singer Gabriel's Bark. I don't know what Gabriel's Bark does. We're gonna find out. Well, I got rid of that. That's a nice thing. Just a wrench. Nothing of real interest around here. Sunset Sarsaparilla I've already messed with. Alright, I am going back into the think tank itself. Before I do, though, let's buy some shit. I'd like to buy some things. You do have a shit ton of battle brew. That's interesting. That's expensive. God, you don't even have any super stim packs. Guess I'll buy that. You can have the syringes. You can have the dirty water, the dog meat, mentats, rebound. Vodka. No. Thank you. Oh, wait.
Might I be of
Let's repair
service,
some
sir?
equipment.
Very.
Everything else is fine. We'll go to the think tank. And we are going to search around a little bit and see if we can't find ourselves something useful. Energy stand, fuel. Ammo box. Sure. Scrap. I mean, if I'm allowed to take the shit, I'm gonna take the shit. Dr. Boris.
Lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know?
Wow. I encountered your pet in X8 and I killed it.
So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. A scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering.
I want to know more about Morbius and the
The
Forbidden.
malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
You're responsible for the Cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained
You
here
okay?
at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
What makes you think they haven't escaped?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
Contained in Big Mountain, these things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I don't think they're sterile, they breed alright.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Go ahead, you might make me more feral or fertile or impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank? The mere notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright, when did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Wow, tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside. like us, and anything without a brain, also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
That fence doesn't make much sense to me.
It makes perfect sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
He has issues. Don't you want to leave?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Evidence to the contrary?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Yeah, we talked
Until
enough.
next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
You're a strange guy. Alright, first and foremost, we picked up a couple quests here. A brain for my best friend. I got supposed to find traces of Gabe in Higgs Village. I'm supposed to pick some brains. We're going to do that. We got people to talk to, but while we're at it, we're still going to search for more useful stuff. None of that is useful. Let's see here. Energy cell. Yay, one energy cell. Dr. O.
Breaking news. Talking
What's so funny?
lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
You're Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses. Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Rob Kotek on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Rob Kotek in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I don't think I'll worry you by telling you that what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do that? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Oh my God. Calm down. I just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
I don't get it. What, they thought your letter was a number?
I might as well take Dala up on that self-vivisection competition.
Hold on. Let's see here. I gotta get my intelligence up. I think I have stuff for that. Let's see here. Sneak up. I should have kept those fucking mentats. God damn it. Science up. I'll mess with you later. I'm sure somewhere in here I'll find some mentats. I found you. That was what was important. Electronics, toolbox. Open trunk. Drain energy cells. Business suit, casual wear, desperado hat. This person liked hats. Drain, 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 drain. Teddy bears, sexy sleepwear. This was the chick, wasn't it? The female doctor. I'm sorry. Reward book. Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on the sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
You seem like the one in charge, are you?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Why do I have this strange passive sensation?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting or asking questions, apparently. I have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Why the anti-aggression programming?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Who were the visitors?
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
Like to know more about the Forbidden
That
Zone.
glowing red scar, that laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child. It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Can you tell me more about these pylons?
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
That's the questions about the brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but... Gala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
You said before that Mobius might have my brain?
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
What's this auto-dock, surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto-dock. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
My medicine is... Oh, well, maybe.
We can discuss this another time when you've evolved. For now, my...
Why would he want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
These mechanical robo-scorpions consume intelligence? Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Yeah. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
Alright, I got more shit to play with. Because I'm still on a mission to find shit that'll heal me. And I finally found what I was looking for. A super stim pack. Sitting there. Let's see, is there anything else around here worth a shit? Greatest DLC in Fallout. What did I see? Surgical tubing and...
Starting combat. Just kidding.
God damn it. A dino toy. I'm not gonna take your dino toy. Wait, I want the coffee mug. Muggy will kill me if I don't pick it up. Energy cell. Oh, that's what I needed. Mentats. I knew I'd find some somewhere. Mentats. Another one to pick. Bottle caps. Some rad stuff, which is cool, but I don't need the radiation. More mentats. Got plenty of... Oh, Nuka-Cola. Excellent. Oh my god. Look at all the fucking mentats. Wow, okay. Not one stim pack, though. Disappointingly enough. Alright, so we'll go back to dude over here. First. There we go.
Predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High.
Alright, I wanted to talk to you about your name.
What about it? I don't feel like arguing it with you two.
If they kept confusing the letter with a number, your name is Dr. O, Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
I don't know, O sounds more impressive.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Alright, well that completed that. I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now.
Who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker. And the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter functions upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Good boy. Later.
If it isn't the fascinating little lobotomite,
Oh, there's
you
one.
are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming the words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue? Like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's malval cavity.
I can't help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What? Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, purple, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple. Ba-ba, bloop. Ba-ba, bloop. Ba-ba, bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Why did you remove my brain, and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
But how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Let's see here. All right, we've spoken enough. Thank you. Still one more I'm supposed to go talk to. Over here. You. Dr. 8. What was that? Your voice module got damaged, I heard, in an attack. That is too bad. Can I ask you some questions? Tell me about the attack. Didn't catch that. Later. Okay, that completes that quest. So, I wasted enough time with that, but I still got to talk to him about...
Did you retrieve the technologies yet?
I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And with just that talking, we gained another level, which is excellent. Put that up. Put that up. Put that up. Cool. Everything there is done. Now let's take a look here. I'm going to take a look at that. Because maybe I could also find some stuff out there. So we're going to step out and get involved with something else. What? All right, let's see. Is it a place I've been to before? It is. Excellent. Smoky, smoky, smoky. Into the village we go. I see that some people are lurking on the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Alright, now somewhere hiding in here, whoops, is what I'm searching for. It's gonna be in the doghouse. Oh my god. Something tells me I don't want to play with this. Let's just beat it up.
I can't give you anything for
Yow!
that injury.
I do have a super stim pack, yes? Yeah, good. Where'd that thing go? You gained the tough guy perk.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better.
Holy shit, that thing killed me. The little tiny death claw. That's a crazy thing. Alright, let's fucking with it. Luckily, I still have that super stim pack. There's 44, 57. 638. Ooh. See if I could do some damage to this damn thing. Oh boy.
Steady. Right here.
That's right. Got it. Jesus Christ.
Was that all?
That little thing is tough. I'll take it. You got an egg timer? Cool. No. Gabe's bowl. That all I needed? I gotta return this to Dr. Boris. Okay. But while I'm here, let's see if I can find some shit to for healing. Search around, find anything that has healing properties. Oh, Sunset Sarsaparilla, that's useful. That has a hard lock to it. All that for nothing, Jesus. Does nothing. Filing cabinet with nothing. Toolbox. Nothing of interest. Bottle caps. Makes the place somewhat useful. An iron. Some books and stuff. See, I'll really dig this place out before I move on. Oh my God. He's gonna love all that shit. Alright, so that was 108, yes? Yeah. That way I know where I left off. 104. Dude, that little thing was brutal. Jesus Christ. I can't stop thinking about that stupid mini death claw. Let's finish checking down here before I go up. Bunch of burned books. Take all that shit because I can use it. At least until I find some actual curatives. Do I even want to know? Foot locker with bottle cap. Duct tape. Scientist glove. It's kind of creepy. Alright. this lead somewhere? No. Didn't hurt to check. Does bring up the curiosity of why they built a a neighborhood in the middle of a factory. Obviously, it was for experimental reasons. I need the beer. Toolbox, scrap electronics. A bunch of robotic doctors, and not one of them has any type of gun, scrap electronics. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Huh. A sink with no radiation. Nice. All right. 101. Just like the vault. This one's actually kept in nice condition. I just need the coffee mugs. Yeah, this one's actually kept in decent condition. Makes it kind of creepy, I'll admit. Sunset sarsaparilla machine. Refrigerator, we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. Don't need the alcohol. Take the squirrel on a stick. Take the hot plate. Coffee mugs. Take the toaster. Plenty of a Braxo cleaner. Yeah, whoever lived here was a clean freak. Lives here is a clean freak. Oh my God, nothing. Damn it. Mentats. Coffee mug. Dr. Klein's glove. Seems like it may have a significance. Nothing. Something has me watched. In its own right, kind of creepy. All right. Mailbox 102. Check the filing cabinet, get a bottle cap for my effort. Nothing. Nothing. Refrigerator. Plenty of hockey masks. Flour. No coffee mug. Pilot light. Not the most exciting part of the Let's Play, I know, but I really have to scour around looking for some form of healing. Take another toaster. Pre-war money. Bottle caps. Coffee mug. Nothing of interest. Filing cabinets with a carton of cigarettes. Nothing. Shit ton of med tats. I could sell these. Man, whoever lives here was just addicted. All right. We got 103. This one's not too bad. Got a bird. Had a bird, I should say. Scientist glove. Carton of cigarettes. Paperweight. One of those little dinos. That's empty. Cabinet with a switchblade. Nothing else here. No bathroom, really? Nothing of interest out of that. Got a bobby pin. Ooh, a door to the basement. We will check that out in a second. Med tats. Toaster. Coffee mug. Bobby pins. Coffee mug, white plate, because I think he likes that stuff too. All right, we'll take a look down here. What the fuck? This has got to be Klein's place. Because he liked animals. I think I'm getting it where this is like the houses of the tweezers, syringe, blah, blah, blah. Dog hide. Yeah, this is definitely Klein. Or not Klein, Boris. Whichever one was the one that liked the dog the most. Had Gabe. Hey, Miss Lube. Thank you very much for the follow. Box with nothing of interest. 108. Okay, so we went completely around. I just gotta find my way the hell out of here again. There it is. Alright, I had my fun here. Let's go turn this quest in. Still no success on oh, the Mentats wore off. Ooh. A little hazy now. That's A-okay. Alright, let's see here. We're heading... back to the think tank. Back to the think tank. We're going to confront that dude about his dog. And then we'll go from there. Being very thorough in this DLC. Not that that's a bad thing. Yo.
The Lobotomite returns. What insidious plan can it have brewing in its horrid mind? What commie anti-American propaganda will it spew?
Is this Gabe's bowl? Your dog from X8, Gabe?
What? Why, yes, it is. I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course. And no matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it, and his tail would wag, even while you know, I'm having the most perplexing feelings squiggling through my biogel. I can't quite pin it down.
Sounds like Gabe really loved you.
Why, yes, Gabe. No matter how awful my day had been, he was always waiting there. How odd. My gel is decoagulating. And when I would talk to him about Betsy, and how Marcus would beat on me and call me Smarty's sissy pats, he'd just sit there, head on my knee, and...
Feeling kind of bad.
If you don't mind, I'll take that bowl. Just need to remove it. Put it away, somewhere out of radar range. For some reason, its similarity to the crater shape of Big Mountain is starting to fill up all available cognitive spaces. That, combined with my own overwhelming feeling of having done something terrible, the two were hitting me with unexpected force.
Sounds to me like you hurt someone who loved you very much.
As odd as it is, I believe that is the conclusion. And I wonder why it didn't hit me before, until I saw that memory in your hands. This sensation is unpleasant. I don't care for it. I don't care for this place either. And I feel as if we've forgotten something. Still, it is no matter. Crush the feeling down. Crush it down. Push it into the loop. Yes, forgotten. Almost. Yes, I do not need to remember anymore. Not today. Until next time, then.
Yeah, we talked. Cool. All right. Which now puts us... back to these guys. We're going to go in here first. I know there's a certain little guy that wants to talk to me. Take whatever you want. Process them. Gave you 23 coffee mugs and a coffee pot and a white plate, which gave me 46 Wonder Glues, 69 empty syringes, 2 scrap metals, 20 leads. Oh my god. Yo, dude.
Any more sweets?
Got some toasters for you.
Well, what have we got here? Another innocent little toaster. Come here. I won't hurt you. Ha! Gotcha! Oh yes, the sweet smell of spilled electric guts. The sparking diodes. I fucking live for this!
Processed toasters and appliances. My God, he took the hot plate too. It gave me microfusion cells and energy cells. Ooh. That's some good shit to remember. Some wine. Take the fancy lads. Alright, seriously, yeah. I'd like to buy some things. What I'd really like to buy is some fucking... You don't have. Alright, back to the big empty.
Mouse now how to move, huh? No.
Now, where is this sending me? Signal Hills transmitter. There is places I've not been yet. Plenty of places I haven't been yet. You know what? I kind of want to go to the medical facility. If I'm going to find any type of rations for curatives, it's got to be there, right? Matter of fact, don't I have a quest for... No. Alright. So we're just going to go in and...
Klein, as useless as the bottle of the same name. Well, except as an example of an object that uselessly tries to fulfill...
Yak, yak, yak.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
There's something in here to fight? Wrong weapon. Holy cow, what the hell? Bye. Where did you guys come from? Head perk 3. Earned a lot of perks. Not that that's a bad thing. And we were able to open an area that we weren't able to open before. An interesting little spot. Nuka-Cola. Alright, let's see here. Some combat armor. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Sunset sarsaparilla. Open the cell door. Nothing. Just beds. Is there really nothing in here? Oh, there we go. Patient log. I'm curious to know what that is.
This is Christine Royce, Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Circle. Not going to make it through this. Hope someone finds this message, gets it to the Brotherhood in the West. Tracked a rogue Brotherhood elder, Elijah, here to the Big Empty. Place is more than it seems. There's a crater hidden deep inside. Junkyard of pre-war labs scattered across the crater's surface, all still running, like this one. Elijah's dissecting these centers, one by one. Tracked him to an old Chinese-American internment camp. Survivors, ghouls, have bomb collars. Robots moved in when I tried to intercept him. Elijah sent the camp ghouls against us both, like walking bombs. Got hit by the explosions, woke up here. Guess the medical robots were programmed to bring wounded victims from the camp to this center. Some kind of autodoc prototype lab, manned by corpses trapped inside suits that keep them moving. No idea why. Not sure how long I'm going to last. Cut open my head like a lot of the humans I've seen here. Feel strange. Can talk, but can't hack the term.
Is that it?
Wait, an explosion outside. Someone's here. Someone...
Interesting. Tape contains a dog and lobotomized splicing data. Okay. Alright, so that was just some extra lore. That's never a bad thing. Unfortunately, not very useful to my means to an end right now. I did not mean to sit in the chair. Auto dock upgrade implant 13. Finding a whole bunch of sunset sarsaparillas. I mean, that's kind of cool. Workbench. Medical brace. It's kind of getting annoying that I haven't found one fucking stim pack, though. Make sure there's not anything else I'm missing. I guess I'll pick up that one coffee mug. Scrap metal, dead end. Can't do anything with those. That was a weird glitch. I've looked at these. All right. Had my fun here. Implant C13. I don't know what that is, but we'll go with it. Way down there. Have I discovered it? Yes. I've been here before, but I've never climbed to the antenna. So we're going to do that now. We're here, we'll do it. Even though I think it's a place I just discovered. I never actually... Maybe it is a place I've checked out before. I don't remember. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Bottle caps. Wooden crate. Got that. Energy cells. Plasma grenades. Useless. Bunch of drained cells that I could replenish. Which one day I might. Alright, that's my proof I've been here before. Pack of cigarettes. Finance clipboard. Nothing. Plunger. Bottle caps. Nothing else around here? No. Alright, up I go. Learn to look before you do it. Here. Dish the satellite radar. Is there a particular reason?
Trying to steal the H2 transmitter array antenna, are you? You won't succeed. Not if my lethal robo-scorpions have any say in the matter.
Quest completed, Old World Blues. Really? Oh, cool. Enemies are nearby. I'm probably gonna want a better weapon if I'm gonna be dealing with those fucking things.
Sneaking down.
Which I am.
Fighting now.
That leads out to...
Three. Dr. Mobius sees you. Intruder. Return what you have stolen from X2.
Sure, I'll get right on that. Yeah, I see you guys. Give me a second. Holy shit, it's a big fucking war. Where you guys at?
I can't give you anything for that injury.
I know you can't.
We're out of stim packs.
I know.
Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
I do have a super stim pack. That'll help some too.
We're out of stim packs.
I know.
Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
Guy keeps running away. Where's he at?
We're out of
There
stim
he is.
packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
Alright, did I clear all the
Who
enemies?
do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Nothing of interest in there. Energy cells.
Bad guys dealt with.
Yes, that means I can leave, right? I'm not allowed to be aggressive in here, so I think that puts my weapon away. It does. Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technology?
I recovered all the technological information.
You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
These technologies have the information you need?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Do you even know what these technologies do?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit, I'll figure it out.
Look, the antenna focuses brainwave patterns, right?
Yes, that's what I believe I said.
And the suit's a cardiac regulator, and the sonic frequency is a spinal vibrator.
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
Yeah?
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers, very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Well, these items seem more biologically focused than that, though.
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Ain't you nice? Alright, well, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna complete it. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get out of here. It's time to make this end.
This one looks pretty tough.
Shit. The first thing I run into is a fight.
You won't escape me. Go.
I wonder if that hurts them, too.
Mission of hostilities complete.
Alright, that handles that. That. And that. Now, where am I going? All the way there. Which is near the big North Mountain Tunnel. I mean, we pretty much cleared this place out, but we'll still search around after I go back to the...
No more medicine. So sad.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the reminder. What the hell?
Done.
Yeah.
Fighting now.
I'm hoping where I'm going will actually give me some stuff to repair myself.
You're no match for science. Go.
Fighting over.
Cool, now I can check all this shit. It's not like I'm expecting to find stim packs in these things, but doesn't hurt to look. Robo Warfare Facility, X-42. I don't know. That can't be where I'm supposed to go. That is where I'm supposed to go. So we'll go there. Screw it. All right, we're on it. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. Ouch.
No more stim packs.
Yes, I know there's no more stim packs. Those would be useful. Advanced radiation, see, I'll take all of it.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Let's see something here. See if that helps in some way. Good, he's busy. Backup generator. Yes. I'm nowhere near strong enough for that.
Was that all?
Oh, hello. Pre-war money.
This one looks pretty tough.
I'm sure it does. I mean, I got everything else fighting on it right now, so...
That's all. Ready, steady, fighting.
Not working the way I wanted it to. Especially because I'm still not finding one goddamn useful thing.
Cessation of hostilities complete. This one looks pretty.
Got it. Woo! What helped was having all those extra things work on it.
Fighting over.
Alright, cool. Holy shit. You know what? It needs to happen.
Nobody ever notices me, but they notice the Pip-Boy light. Starting combat. Just kidding.
Don't fuck with me, lady. I'm not in the mood. A couple things that need to happen. Search around. Go back to the Gabe Spark emitter. The more I unlock, the more chance I have of finding shit that'll be useful. I don't know why I picked up the cup, but whatever. Hallelujah. Alright. Now we go to this one. Not going to bother with the radiation or the limb until I know I've gotten everything taken care of. Take all that. I'll take all that. Coca-Cola. Pre-war money. Bag of cigarettes. Toolbox, nothing of interest. Probably gonna regret this, but I don't care. All right, clipboard. Oh wait, Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola, sodas help. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Do it for the experience. Plenty of things to clear. Nice. I don't know why it says entry denied. At least one left. Nice. That's the first time we've had it clear to leaving the actual thing left. New target. Okay. That would have helped. Ammunition. Nothing else here. Ammunition. Scrap metal. careful. First aid box. Excellent. Not great, but it's nice to have at least a couple stim packs. Emergency shutdown terminal. That apparently I'm not allowed to mess with. Turpentine. Nuka-Cola. What is the reason? Oh, you gotta have a fucking skill of 100. Not okay. I do find myself over here. Now into here. Rounds, toolbox, nothing. Foot locker, ammo. Toolbox, nothing. Tool cabinet, nothing. Aha, audio sample, Morbius's Robo-Scorpions. Found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox to the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Excuse me. You ever talk too fast? Another layer. We got to handle the there we go. I don't have anything else of worthfulness, right? Holy shit, look at how powerful that thing is. Okay. I could smack shit around with an antenna. That's pretty awesome, actually. All right. You.
Huh? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Not exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Not at all weird. I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost receptions, I could fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
Curious about some
I find
things.
things curious as well.
You tell me... You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Time for me to go.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
I could kill him, but I'm going to look at my brain. Brain tank.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through bits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
There's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slight odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Why are you being such
Oh,
a
that's
dick?
fine, how do you do? Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
I didn't realize I caused you so much distress.
Well, maybe next time you hear me telling you that charging a napkin with a penknife is a bad idea, you'll listen.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
But what about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel. I can't think what you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
What do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventure?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're a part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
All right, we are reunited.
Oh, I
I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesized after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Any tactics? What was the plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly.
Anything I can do to stop them? Doesn't record.
You could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
I'd like to make the effort.
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Scare them, how?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
All right. Bye. All right, so I got to get out of here. Probably put that away for now. Let's see, do I want to take the good guy role and try to talk them out of things? Or do I want to take the, or do I want to take the real way out?
Do you like me?
I like you fine. I gotta find my way back in. There it is right there. Yes, that is a rat-away I almost walked away from.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Heading back to the think tank. said uh-oh, but I'm able to fast travel. There's no enemies. I don't think I want my heart in...
Bad guys dealt with.
Of course they are. But what I will do is heal up my limb and get rid of that radiation if I can.
You require some addition.
Yeah, let's do it. Physical exam.
You require some additional...
Yeah, install implants. I don't have enough caps. Okay, I don't have enough caps. I thought I had enough caps, but I don't. Alright, we're healed. Dr. Klein's awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. We are saving.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain, and now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things you should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
You think I am a lobotomite? No, for my skull houses the brain of Morbius.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible.
Shit. Science provider. We discussed it.
You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all.
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dala?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism, breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Releasing the WOMBAT was not my plan, O, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues! Think tank!
This one looks pretty tough.
Really didn't want to kill all you guys.
If we scare it, maybe it'll give up.
The lobotomite! It has come!
Really didn't want to do that. But I was left with no choice. You got some shit, though. Check the bodies. Was not interested in killing all of them, especially the one that like kind of was like in love with me. She had a teddy bear. That's cute. He had a meeting people. That's nice. He wanted friends. All right, now we leave the think tank. Finally.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight.
requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book-chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the Courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the Courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the Courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The Courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the Courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The Courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the Courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the Courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the Courier had to walk alone.
And that, guys, completes Old World Blues. We've completed the first DLC. We lost the brainless perk. But I have gained the big brained perk. Brain-brained perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold is improved by 10%, minimum +1 DT. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Mountain. To return to Mojave or go back to Big Mountain from the Mojave, simply equip the transponder as you would any weapon and pull the trigger. And away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and it's only incapable of harming your enemies.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah! Huzzah, sir!
Hurrah! Holy shit. I thought you got transferred. Nope. Okay. I am over encumbered.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank had been satisfactorily concluded vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile?
Pretty good, sir. I want to sell some shit because I'm over encumbered. You know what? You can have those. Deathclaw hand. Just take the dino toys. They don't weigh anything, but they're not needed. The hell do I need with those? You know what? I'm heading back to the Mojave, so I don't need the radiation suit. My stealth suit is in dire need of repair, though. I'll need Dr. Klein's glove. I don't need the proton axe. I don't need that. I'll keep the antenna, though. Just make sure you don't have stim packs out of the blue. You don't. Okay. What was something else I wanted to do? Oh yeah, repair.
Will Sir be staying for any
1,500 caps. Holy shit. Fine. That cost me some money in its own right. All right, well, that's going to complete the Big Mountain, and that's going to complete this episode. I'm going to take us back to the Mojave Wasteland. As soon as I find the thing that allows me to do that, there it is. We got it up. Back to the Mojave, and with it, we are going to get some equipment and shit. Some repairs if I can. This will remain as a permanent thing for me. But guys, we are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did in any capacity, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's zoom out. Nipton is the closest place. So many fun things. We go to the Mojave Outpost. But while we're doing, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, and of course, check out all the other great Let's Plays from Press A Gaming and all the great podcasts of Rum the Mist Entertainment. And while we're at, God, it's been so long since we've looked at the Mojave Wasteland. And while you're at it, also make sure you're hitting the follow button on twitch.tv. So that way you can follow along with the Let's Plays when we're live. Also, you'll get notified when we are going live for one of our great podcasts where you will be able to interact with us.
Just my luck. What'll it be?
What you got for trade? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Fine then, thank you. And while we're at it,
Well, now look what rolled in.
looking to join up with me again?
Reminded why I left this place as soon as I walked in. Let's go.
All right, now we got her back as a companion. So there we are, guys. We are back. The world feels a little less empty. Good Springs Cave. Good Springs. Because I want to go buy more stim packs. I need stim packs badly. And in the next episode, we'll probably do a little bit of exploration within the confines of the Mojave Wasteland before we take on another DLC. Unlike Fallout 3, I want to complete the DLCs before we go into the final battle for the... what's it called?
Hey.
Hi, Trudy.
I'm glad that business is over.
What you got for sale? You do sell aid. You have Nuka-Cola. Nothing else of interest, though. Oh, that's right. I gotta go talk to Doc. Wish I could take
Sticking
you.
around Good Springs. I hunt geckos
Do it right
mostly. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and
Goodbye. It's a shame I can't take her as a companion. But she's probably like one of the coolest characters in the game. I don't need the general store. Although I could probably use some more, some better armor or something. Speaking of, don't I have? I don't.
Good, I hope you can taste that.
You hope I could taste that? Oh. Jesus, don't run in like that. Doc! Need some medical supplies. Expensive, but I'll take it. And I'll take your super stim pack, too. Thanks, Doc. Bye. Alright, that alone makes it more than worthwhile. So again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will catch you on the next Fallout New Vegas. Have a good one, guys.